My name is Gardiner. My position with Cameco is Coordinator Northern Community Relations. My hometown is Alacross. I was born there in 1983. I lived in Alacross till I was about 7 years old, and then I moved to L'Orange. And from L'Orange, I did my junior high school there up until grade 9. And I went home to Alacross for a few more years. And I finished off my high school in Meadow Lake. And from Meadow Lake, I went back to L'Orange and I enrolled in Nortep. After I was done in Nortep, I decided teaching wasn't going to be my career. I just did my B.Ed and figured out sort of midway through my last year of education that I really didn't want to pursue a career in teaching. So once I was done school, I thought about what I was going to do, and I noticed a job opportunity with New North in L'Orange as a youth coordinator. And while I was in that position, I worked with leadership all over northern Saskatchewan and ensuring that the youth aspect was in their community and that they're considering youth in their planning. And once I was working with New North, an opportunity came open with Cameco. And I had some people approach me and ask me what I wanted to do and where I was going, and I took advantage of the opportunity, and here I am. I started off working for Cameco in L'Orange at our Northern Affairs office. My title there was Community Relations as well. It was a bit more youth focused as well in that position. I visited high schools all over northern Saskatchewan. I could probably say that I've been in every high school in the north. Visiting grade 12 students, even grade 7 students and up, I should say, and talking to them about career opportunities with Cameco and scholarship opportunities as well, and just the importance of education as a whole. When I was in high school, I really did not know what I wanted to do when I was done. I kind of just fell into things and went with it. But when I was in high school, I always had a strong work ethic. I was taught that by my grandparents, not to give up in whatever you do and just keep going and not to let anything bring you down, I guess, eh? And just going back to the thing that I just said is work ethic and just working hard and not giving up, and that was always in my mind, and in anything I do, I'd work in at home. I think the thing that's important for today's young people in high school is that they have to remember to complete their full education, and that's taking all of the required math and science classes and not taking the easy way out of high school, and continuing on to further their education, whether it be in technical or in post-secondary institutions in the province or in Canada or out of Canada. There's a lot of opportunity out there today. In industry, in health, in any sector, the opportunity is there. But in order to fully take advantage of that opportunity, they have to go out and pursue an education, and which means leaving your home community. And it's going to be tough, leaving your community. It was tough for me, leaving my hometown of Alacross and leaving my family and my closer cousins behind, people I grew up with. And then coming back and helping your community later on is something I always want to do, is go back when I'm a bit older, possibly teach, because that education is there, or go into a career in public service or whatever it may be. But I always want to go back, and the thing never to forget is where you come from, and what the people taught you. And not to forget about the people that helped you along the way to where you're at. We'd like to see more young people go into the math science careers because a lot of the entry-level jobs at our operations are being filled by northern people, and a lot of the higher-end administrative careers like engineering or HR positions are being filled by non-northern people. And I think that we have the capacity in place to train our northern people to fill those positions. in our communities. The capacity's there, the institutions are there. The youth just need to find a way to take advantage of those opportunities, and that means going out and getting your math and your science careers, which can enable you to have the prerequisites to get into engineering or to get into commerce, Edwards School of Business at the U of S, or to get into SciAS, engineering technician, mine engineering technician. There's a lot of those high-end positions at the mine sites that are filled again by non-northern people. And I think that we're in a position now that our young people are able to take advantage. It's just a matter of pushing them and being behind them and guiding them to where they want to be.